Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the 7th lecture on matrix algebra. In this video lecture, we will be discussing what are eigenvalues. So till now, we have covered what is a linear equation, what is a solution, what is a system of linear equation, and how to solve them. And we saw the method elimination, then we saw graphical, and the last method which was applicable everywhere, which was rank method. So I'll be mentioning the link of these video lectures in the description box in case if you have not seen those video lectures. So in today's class, we'll be doing an introduction to what is the eigenvalue. So, the definition states that if A is any square matrix of order n, then we can form the matrix A minus lambda I, where I is the nth order unit matrix. So if we take the determinant of this matrix, now if I say the determinant of A minus lambda I, and the determinant of this matrix is equated to 0, so then in that case you get a equation which is known as a characteristic equation. So let us see if we have any n cross n matrix, that is if we have A11, A12 and so on to A1n, similarly A21, A22 and so on to A2n, and the last row an1, an2 and so on to ann. So if this is a matrix, now what you do is you just take minus lambda I. So this will be a11 minus lambda, a22 minus lambda and so on to ann minus lambda. Now take the determinant of this matrix. So on equating this determinant equals to 0, you will be getting an equation which is known as characteristic equation of A. So on expanding the determinant, the characteristic equation will take the form as minus 1 raised to power n lambda raised to power n, right? Because it is an n cross n matrix. So the highest power will be lambda power n plus some constant k1 multiplied with lambda raised to power n minus 1 and so on to last is a constant kn equals to 0, where ki's are expressible in the terms of aij's. So let me write that ki's are expressible in terms of aij. Fine. And the roots of this equation. So if we take the roots of this equation, the roots of this equation are called the characteristic roots, or we can say them as latent roots. And the most frequent name which we'll be using for the roots of this equation is the eigenvalues. So they are called the eigenvalues. Now, few important remarks. The first remark is, if we have a 2 cross 2 matrix, if we put A minus lambda I equals to 0, so the characteristic equation which is formed is nothing but lambda square minus the trace of A into lambda plus the determinant of A equals to 0. So if we have a 2 cross 2 system, in that case the characteristic polynomial is nothing but lambda square minus trace of A into lambda plus the determinant of A. So this is the characteristic polynomial. The similar result can be formed for a 3 cross 3 matrix. So in case if we have a 3 cross 3 matrix and if we substitute A minus lambda I equals to 0, so in that case the characteristic polynomial which is formed is lambda cube minus trace of A into lambda square plus the trace of adjoint A into lambda, and similarly minus the determinant of A equals to 0. So that is the characteristic polynomial in case of a 3 cross 3 system. Few important. The next result is if we take the sum of eigenvalues. So I will represent eigenvalues as E dot V. So the sum of eigenvalues is nothing but the trace of a matrix. And fourth is the product of eigenvalues is nothing but the determinant of A, that is the determinant of the matrix. And the fifth result is if at least one eigenvalue of the matrix is 0, then the matrix is singular, and this result holds vice versa even. So let us solve few problems. So the first example is if I choose A to be a 2 cross 2 matrix whose entries are 3, 2 and 0, 3. Now if you are interested to find out the characteristic polynomial, so you can go by any of the way. Either you can do like A minus lambda I and then take the determinant which is equal to 0. But if you are preparing for an exam and you want to save some time, so you should apply the formula direct. So in case of a 2 cross 2 system, we know the characteristic polynomial look like lambda square minus the trace of A into lambda plus the determinant of A. So that is what you have to do. Now you can clearly see what is the trace of A from here, that is 3 plus 3 which is 6, and similarly the determinant of A is nothing but 9 minus 0 which is 9, right? So just you can find out the characteristic polynomial from here, that is lambda square minus 6 lambda plus 9 equals to 0, and you can see this is nothing but lambda minus 3 whole square equals to 0. So you get value of lambda to be 3 comma 3. So this is the eigenvalues corresponding to A. So in my upcoming videos now I will be discussing various matrices, various order matrices. How can we quickly find out their eigenvalues using some tricks? So this was something very basic, how to calculate the eigenvalues. So I hope you have understood this lecture. So you should keep all these things in your mind, that how can we calculate the eigenvalues, or how can we calculate the characteristic polynomial in case of a 2 cross 2 system or in a case of 3 cross 3 system. And these results again they are very important, that the sum of eigenvalues is trace, the product of eigenvalues is the determinant, and if at least one of the eigenvalues is 0, the matrix is singular. So these results play a very important role in saving our time even during our exam. So thanks for watching this video. In the next video, we'll be exploring more about eigenvalues. Thank you.